Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to look at the Inogeni HDMI 1.4 to USB 3.0. Now, if you have any cameras that are HDMI, this is the perfect converter to use, so you'll be able to use this as your webcam for your computer. Taking a look at the back here, yes, you got HDMI plus audio to USB 3.0 to your computer. It's pretty simple. Let's take a look at it, open up the box here, and as you can see here, it's basically a little brick that fits in the palm of your hand. On one side here we got the HDMI 1.4 with the indicator light, and on the other side the USB 3.0. Pretty simple interface. And inside the box here we got the USB 3.0 cable. So we'll go ahead in here and stick it right in, and we'll take the other side here and we'll stick it into the USB 3.0 slot. In my case, I got a card reader that has the inputs on it, so I don't have to reach to the back of my Mac. And for the purpose of my setup, I had to buy an HDMI to mini HDMI cable. Now, this will allow me to plug in my DSLR 70D, and I also have a Canon XA10 camcorder that these both work for. So we'll take one side here, the regular HDMI, stick her in the box here, and then we'll take the mini HDMI and stick the other end into my Canon 70D. And now you can see here, when I stick the cable in, the screen will go black on the DSLR. That means it's working, and now it's connected to my computer. Red indicating light is on, so we're good to go there. And now this is in Skype. We can select the Inogeni 4K USB 3. And as we can see down below, we got all the information on the camera, and we don't want that because it looks like junk. So we'll come back over to the Canon camera here, and then we'll hit the info button once, twice, and I believe 3 times, and then that's gone. And now we still have the focus points, but to get rid of that, we can come on the side of the lens here and turn it to manual focus, and those lines will disappear. So now you can see we're using it as the webcam here for Skype. Pretty cool. But one thing I did notice, and I was recording, was as soon as I plugged that cable in, the recording shut off on the 70D. So if it fucked you up and you wanted to be recording, just hit the record button again on your camera, and then you're good to go. One thing to note here is to pay attention to how your camera functions. The 70D itself will shut off after recording for 30 minutes. And as you can see on a recent recording of the Social Fix Live, it says the movie recording has been stopped automatically. And it stayed that way until my co-host let me know about it.
Propellers.
Oh, you gotta restart your camera, Dan.
And then I took care of it. But another thing to note is the 70D, even when you have it plugged in, will shut off after some time. So at the end of the day, you're kind of going to need a camera operator, or at least have a monitor of your cameras to make sure this doesn't happen to you. And now, just to prove that it works for any program, we'll start up FaceTime here. And right away we can see that, hey, it's working. I got my webcam through my DSLR. And if you open up audio devices, it is there as well, so you could select the microphone input for the camera. And again, I said I had a Canon XA10 camcorder, and this one works just as slick, just as well. And as you can see here, got the input selected in, and it works fabulously. And you can still select the microphone from your computer. As you can see, I got the AT2020 USB microphone, and it works great. And one more thing before we wrap up here, I wanted to talk about the Roland VH1 HD. It's the portable HDMI switcher. Now this would be great for a live shoot, like if you're shooting on YouTube and you'd have 4 different camera angles all through HDMI. So what you would do is put all your cameras into this switcher, and then the part that goes out, run that through the Inogeni brick, and then theoretically you could just switch 4 camera angles live and stream like on YouTube, and it would be great. Yeah, the price is a little steep, coming in at $995, but I think it would definitely solve some issues. So again, here in closing, it's the Inogeni HDMI to 4K USB 3.0 capture, and this works great. It's plug and play and very easy. Get yours today.